Comrades power! Comrades power! Nataka tuimbe. Esasi wakija sote tuko tayari. Esasi wakija sote tuko tayari. Wakija mbele yetu kanyaga, 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 kanyaga. Sote tuko tayari. Wakija kwa kushoto kanyaga, kanyaga, kanyaga. Sote tuko tayari. Wakija pande zote kanyaga, kanyaga, kanyaga tayari. 7A ikija sote tuko tayari. 7A ikija sote tuko tayari. Ikija toka juu pokea, 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 pokea. Sote tuko tayari. Ikija toka pande zote pokea, pokea, pokea. Sote tuko tayari.
Nikisema 7A pesa, alafu nikisema pesa haya tumoja na nini kwanza? Harambee! Harambee! 7A! 7A! Pesa! Pesa! Haya, haya, haya. Harambee! Harambee! 7A! 7A! Pesa! Pesa! Haya, twende kwa solidarity. Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. 7A. Wow! Mambo ya 7A is not a joke. And within a few minutes, I am going to give what we call fact, evidence-based, because what we are asking is historical injustice. We are giving the chronology event of 7A. 7A! 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 Fact A. Now I want to be very diplomatic and very realistic to give a chronology events of the 7A. The State and Cooperation Advisory Committee in 2012 recategorized Kenyatta National Hospital from 3C to 7A. Hallelujah!
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Amen.
Now, the same report was forwarded to the Ministry of Medical Services. And the same was forwarded to Kenyatta National Hospital with the new salary banding for the 7A. So there is no whatsoever the SRC will say we are not supposed to get that money. We must, and we must.
Yes.
7A! 7A! Now, the 7A was given with what we call the new salary structure. The CEO by that time was earning a minimum salary of 180,000 to 340,000 Kenya cedis by that time before KNH was recategorized. When the hospital was recategorized, the new salary, the minimum was 400,000 to 560,000 Kenya cedis a hour. And the same circular was very categorical and very specific. Within that salary band, the ministry said the salary band should, and you underline the word should, because the word should is what? Mandatory. Shall be used by the board in determination of the salaries for the rest of the staff.
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Amen.
Now, when the same was forwarded to the KNH by that time, the CEO salary by that time was adjusted accordingly as per that circular. And we have the evidence and the facts.
Yes.
Now, what we are requesting is, we are not actually requesting, we are demanding, because you cannot demand your light. You don't demand a light. You don't request a right, sorry. You demand a right. A right in the Constitution is not negotiated in terms of law. We do know very well under Article 230 of the SRC, their functions and mandate, we know very well. And according to the law, there is no any state organ which their mandate must override to the other functions of the other state organ. So the SRC, and they want to be very categorical, you are overriding your mandate over the State Cooperation and Advisory Committee, which in terms of the law is not acceptable. So what we are demanding, in fact, it is not about the new salary. I want to correct the SRC, even as we are unready. We are not asking new salary, and I want this to be taken very clear by the SRC. We are correcting historical injustice. We are correcting historical injustice. This is not about the new salary. There is no relationship between job evaluation that the SRC want to do and the 7A. We are rectifying historical what?
Injustices.
We are rectifying what?
Historical injustice.
The rest will be said by my learned colleagues. Thank you so much. SRC home. SRC home. SRC home. Asante sir. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Hold. Employees of KNH, Oya!
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 SRC Shindwe!
Shindwe!
SRC Shindwe!
Shindwe!
My name is Jane Mwaneki. I am the Blanche Kenya National Union of Nurses Secretary. And I am here this afternoon just to echo the ones that have been said by my colleague. And we are putting it very categorically that the work of SRC is very clear. They were given clear instructions by State Cooperation Advisory Committee, and they were supposed to implement the circular as it was given to the CEO on 13th September 2012. And they were supposed to act on that circular as it was. But everything has been done by the government, everything has been done by the employer, but the money has been allocated to Kenyatta National Hospital, money has been released by Treasury, and money is there. Money is? Yes. Money is? Yes. The only problem we have at Kenyatta National Hospital concerning this money is the SRC. SRC approval. If they approve that money for the workers of Kenyatta National Hospital, there shall be no strike, there shall be nothing that is illegal in this hospital. But as long as they do not implement that circular and the SRC does not give approval as it should be, then we are not together with the SRC. We are telling them today, we are going to move to SRC offices and they are going to vacate, they come to Kenyatta and work. Okay? So we are sending a clear message. SRC to approve the salary scale as it was given to them so that we can be able to move forward. Thank you very much.
Comrades, power! Power! Kanyageni, SRC, kanyaga. 7A, pokea. Now, let it be known, Dr. Thuranira Kaugiria, I'm just from the streets in Nairobi City County Government. I'm back to the streets again with Kenyatta National Hospital. Let it be known, we are going on strike because of SRC. Yes. Na tutagoma. Yes. Semeni mutagoma. Tutagoma. Semeni tena tutagoma. Tutagoma tena. We have no problem with Kenyatta National Hospital. Them, they have money. Yes. We have no problem with Ministry of Health. They have given us money. Yes. We have no problem with Treasury. They have given us money. Yes. We have a problem with SRC. Yes. SRC is writing some funny love letters here saying we cannot be paid. Semeni tumekataa. Tumekataa. And Gitao must go. SRC must go. SRC must go. SRC must go. Sisi tutagoma tarehe 28. Na tutagoma sana. If by Friday they have not given us a letter approving the payment of those salary, we shall go to the streets. Na tutaenda pale George Williamson's house and we will sing and we shall scream and we shall chase them away. Wakuje wafanye kazi Kenyatta National Hospital. Comrades, power! Help me welcome GS Kainan, Comrade Seth Panyako.
Comrade power! Power! Comrade power! Power! Comrade power! Power! 7A! Yes, sir! 7A! Yes, sir! 7A! Yes, sir! Pasa! 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 Sitakuwa na maneno mengi ya kusema, hii ugonjwa iko kidogo tu. Haijafikia mimi. I want to state categorically that myself plus my colleagues, the trade union leadership for health workers in Kenyatta, together with the workers of Kenyatta National Hospital, have made a decision that they must fight for their rights. Yes. And the person or the organ within the government that thinks that is above Parliament. Parliament passed the budget and it became an act of Parliament, and this money was given to Kenyatta National Hospital. The only way for this act to be amended is SRC to go to Parliament and amend that act. But the money is here. The money must be given to the workers without any delay. So within 7 days, we want SRC to categorically write a letter withdrawing that love letter they had written before and allowing Kenyatta National Hospital Board to spend the money on payment of the salary for the workers for 7A. Yes. Tunakubaliana? Yes. Tunakubaliana? Yes. Tunaambia SRC, sisi hatuchezi. na tutakuja huko mahali mnajificha huko, mnakaa ofisini huko, mnaandika barua at you want to start another evaluation. Ile pesa ambayo mnauliza Kenyatta, niwaambie siri, it is the money that SRC gave to civil servants in 2016. That circular is there. I have looked at the money you're asking and the money in the circular for SRC of 2012, tarehe 12, 2016. Hiyo pesa ni the same. There's no difference. So you are being underpaid.
Imagine.
You are being underpaid and you are not going to allow. Mutakubali hiyo? Mutakubali hiyo? We are at the apex. Sisi Kenyatta, you are at the apex of healthcare system in Kenya. And due respect must be given to you.
Yes.
For the work that you do in this country to serve Kenyans. Kwa hivyo SRC, kama mnajua mnaweza kufanya kazi tarehe 28 kuanzia saa 6 usiku na tarehe 1 muingie Kenyatta muanze kazi. Lakini kufikia siku hiyo muwe mmetoa barua, pesa zinaingia wapi? Pesa wapi? Pesa wapi? Sitakuwa na mengi, ni hayo tu.
Haya, naita Secretary General Bwana Albert Njeru Kudhea, naye aseme yake. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Kama mtu ameshindwa na kazi yake, wacha kuandika barua ndugu yangu. Yes. Sisi tuko kazi na kazi tunafanya 2012 tulipewa approval ya 7A. Mulikuwa wapi? SRC mulikuwa wapi? Budget ikafanywa na Kenyatta. Budget ikapata kwa Ministry of Health, ikapita hapo. Ikaenda kwa Ministry of Finance, ikapita hapo. Ikaenda Parliament, ikapita hapo. Ndugu zangu, mulikuwa wapi? SRC. Sasa ni wakati wetu. Tulipwe haki yetu. Tulipwe nini? Haki yetu. Ikifika tarehe 28, sisi hatutaki barua zenu tena. Barua ya kufanya nini? Fanya hivi. Peana ile inaitwa green light mara moja. Withdraw the letter and we are ready to work for Kenyatta National Hospital. Otherwise, on 28th, you will be forced to come and work for Kenyatta National Hospital, both employees and the patient. We are now demanding the withdrawal of that letter like yesterday. Nothing less, nothing more. Kenyatta National Hospital Management, lipa sisi pesa. Hatuna pesa kitu kingine tunataka. Pesa ni yetu na imekuwa allocated for the increment, not for the salary reviews. This is for salary increment. For those many ones, my brother, come and take over daktari.
Musilale, lale, lale, Kenyatta musilale. Bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bado mapambano. So we are here once again. Sitatoa mask. Sitatoa mask. Today is 21st September 2020, and what I have with me here is a strike notice, a 7-day strike notice that has been issued to Kenyatta National Hospital, copied to the Ministry of Labor and the Ministry of Health, and equally the Ministry of Finance. And where we are standing today is Kenya's premier hospital. And we do not like giving strike notices. But when you force us, when you show that you are very good at oppressing workers, then we shall equally fight back. This strike notice, and I'll read, issued by Kenya National Union of Nurses, Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union, Kenya Union of Domestic Hotels, Education, Hospitals and Allied Workers, KUDHEA, today issue a 7-day strike notice to Kenyatta National Hospital. The issue of contention and the demand is simple. Kenyatta National Hospital was recategorized to a state corporation 7A. And in view of that, the salary bands, and let it be very clear, we are not asking for a new salary. The grading is the same. The only thing that has changed is the adjustment to increase the salaries as per the categorization and status of the hospital. These monies are available. They have been approved and they've already been partially implemented because the former CEOs benefited from these monies. So these monies that were approved and implemented now need to go down to the people who wake up every single day and find their way here and who've been very instrumental during this time of COVID-19 in our country. But equally, they are also tired. They want remuneration as per the categorization. It is that simple. And we know that SRC is the body that is now coming in between the workers and the hospital. And if you remember 3 years ago, in 2017, we faced a similar situation with the doctors' collective bargaining agreement. Until today, that CBA is yet to be fully implemented. And so this strike, if this strike kicks off on Monday, 28th of September, then do not blame healthcare workers. Do not blame SRC.
Don't even blame Parliament. Don't blame
Parliament. Don't blame Ministry of Finance. This one is going to be squarely on SRC.
Yes.
And I'm saying that so it is very clear that it is going to be SRC that shall come here and now do the work that these workers have been doing. And one thing I'd also like to say, we are having a similar problem at the Ministry of Health, where we negotiated allowances for doctors, and those doctors are not being paid those allowances equally because of frustration of SRC. Some of them have been paid, others have not been paid the clinical allowances. So this is the start. If these issues are not resolved, and I've always said this, human resource issues in health sector need to be addressed. If you do not address these issues, then this hospital and all other hospitals cannot treat patients. It is the people here, all these people you're seeing, these are the ones who offer the services. So they equally require to be remunerated accordingly. With that said, today is the first day we've issued the strike notice, and the clock starts ticking from now.
Tick, 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 tick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, good people, mumesikia? Shida ni nani? SRC. Shida ni nani? SRC. Lakini 7A inakuja, si ndio? Number one, I want to thank the 3 GSs of the top of the unions for coming to join us in this notice. Thank you so much. I want to thank every branch leader or union leader who's here. I'm seeing my Nairobi branch chair, Dr. Maero is here. The union leaders from KUDHEA, Kainan, all of you, I want to thank you. More importantly, I want to thank the employees of Kenyatta National Hospital for showing up in large numbers, coming here to support your leaders. I want to thank Viongo. Munajua Viongo? Viongo for calling people here. Members of the fourth estate, we love you. We will walk with you. Kindly walk with us. Now, we have an appeal as leaders. Si mumekuja hapa nje kukaa na sisi. Na mumesikia utamu ya pesa ya 7A inakuja. Semeni utamu. Utamu inakuja. Now we want you guys to go back to work. And you go serve those patients very well. You even smile at them. In your heart you know 7A is coming. Muende mufanye kazi mzuri. Muone wagonjwa vizuri. Be very smile at them. Tell them 7A is coming. Tell them 7A is coming. Once you are done, we shall be giving you instructions further. Probably, possibly on Friday. Tunataka mutoke nyumbani na sport shoes.
Kabisa.
Na t-shirt.
Friday.
Mukuje tufanye zumba kidogo hapa. Alafu tuingie kwa mtaa. Tuende SRC. Tuchukue barua yetu. Tukuje tupewe pesa yetu. Si ndio? So guys, haya wacha nirudie tena. On Friday, mukitoka nyumbani, mukuje na sport shoes na nguo za mazoezi. Mukuje tufanye zumba hapa kidogo. Asubuhi. Tuende SRC. Tuchukue barua. Tukuje pesa ikuje. Wakitunyima barua Friday. Sunday midnight. Tunakuja kazi. Ikifika midnight, tunaenda nyumbani. Ndio? The strike starts midnight 28th of September 2020. Yani hiyo Monday tutaamuka kwenda kwa street, si ndio? Tukingoja barua yetu. Na tunajua kuimba. Tunaitisha 7A ya kutoka 2012. Semeni 7A is a rare. That said, nataka mtu mmoja akuja atuombee wagonjwa wetu alafu turudi kazi. Nani Okay.
Haya, kabla hata maombi hajawekwa, nataka hii sauti SRC wasikie. Sawa sawa? Haya, arambe! Arambe! Pesa! Maombi. Na ukaweze kutatua hili jambo ambalo linafanya Bwana wagonjwa wasio ya mkonjogo, maana ni haki yao. Bwana ni wewe unayetetea wanyonge. Hizi pesa katika jina la Yesu Kristo tunaomba na kuamini. Amen. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki. Members of the press will give you copies for the same as evidence.
I don't want to get
So also we are getting some more copies. We are also getting some more copies of these. So when they immediately they receive the report from the Ministry of Health, so Kenyatta